I am standing in front of the lowest price new construction home that you can find in Marietta, Georgia. We're about to take a tour of it. So yes, this is the lowest price new construction home that you can find in Marietta, Georgia, and it's priced right at $379,900. Beautiful looking home. Of course, built in 2024. Before we get in, I'll just kind of pan around so I can show you the neighborhood around here a little bit. Pretty quiet for the most part. Most of the homes around here are like the 1970s, 1980s builds. So a lot of them are ranch homes, might have a garage, might have carports, or might not have a garage at all. So this is kind of one of the only new constructions that you would find in this neighborhood. You do have some renovations that have gone on around here, but this is a well put together home. I've checked it out myself. I already got a couple of really good selling features. So one, the lot, super flat. It doesn't have a garage, but a pretty long and wide driveway, especially for houses around here. Well, the one across the street is a pretty decent sized driveways too, but this one is pretty good. Nice flat yard, got some nice grass going on. I do like that it have this privacy fence going all the way around the property, so it does go throughout the back too. And then you have this fence out front just to give it a little bit of aesthetic appeal. You do got a couple of big trees in the yard. Did a good job just cutting off a lot of the branches on it. And here's what the exterior of this property looks like. So you do have the brick painted white around the front. That is a pretty common theme right about now. I do like the kind of the window shutters that they have going on here. And kudos for them for putting this porch right here. I don't know if it does a lot of justice in the video, but when you are here, it gives it a lot of presence, and just walking out and being able to have this covering is a definitely huge feature. I do like these wood beams or posts that they have for the front porch. And you can see the walkway here too. Just slightly textured, but give it some nice contrast leading up to the front door. So I know in the video that I posted before about me doing these tours, I was going to break down the difference between the big box new constructions who build huge communities and then the one-off new construction. So obviously this is one of the one-offs. This whole community is not new construction. And the thing you get with the one-offs a lot is just a little bit more character throughout the property. So a lot of the big box communities, they build cookie cutter homes. So a lot of the things are the same. You get builder grade appliances and finishes. And even though there's a lot of builder grade, there's some builder grade in this one. There's just some unique things that give it a little bit of character. So you can see you have the stone around the perimeter of the house, which this is a good feature to have because when it rains, you don't get a lot of the mud splashing up on the house. And then this is a house that's painted white. When you get mud on it, it doesn't look too good, but the stone helped keep that off of it there. That's a good job to the builder. So we're gonna take a look inside and talk about it a little bit more. This house is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and just under 1,500 square feet. You do have the open concept in the main living area, which make it feel pretty big. They did a good job with putting a decent amount of windows and good sized windows in here. So it lets in a lot of natural light and makes the space feel a little bit bigger. So on this side of the house, again, it's your entertainment and living quarters. And then on the left side, you have your bedrooms and bathrooms. So I'm gonna stand on this side so you can see where your living room would be, which is right in front of us here. And then I'll go into the living room so you can see where the kitchen would be. So this space feels very open. You can get very creative with the furniture that you put here. I would assume that you would use this as your living room space right here. And then maybe put a dining table right here in the middle. Then of course you have your kitchen over here. Before we get into the kitchen, I'll just zoom into the floor a little bit. They have used laminate for the floor. Let me know in the comments what you think of this floor design. And now outside of the floor, here's the kitchen. So you have granite countertops. With white cabinets. Let's do the test to see if these are soft close or not. And just from that feeling, I think they are soft close. Yes, they are. So I'll do that one more time just in case I didn't catch it on the camera. You do get soft close. So very nice touch. Again, just under $380,000, the lowest price new construction that you can find in Marietta, Georgia. So the white cabinets, granite countertop, black finishes, which feels pretty nice. I like this sink here. It doesn't have the divider. Kind of give it more of a luxury feel. And then you get shiplap back here as well. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying it's not too cookie cutter. In a lot of the new construction homes with the bigger box builders, you will get a backsplash and it may be tile, but seeing shiplap, you don't see that as much. So you do get electric stove and oven. No microwave, I noticed. So you're gonna have to get your own microwave and maybe sit it on the countertop. And let me know in the comments if you'd rather a gas stove or electric. Me personally, I love gas. I've had both. Gas just cooks a little bit different, but that's just my preference. Doesn't come with a refrigerator, but that's not shocking because most new constructions nowadays are not coming with a refrigerator. A great feature is that you have a pretty large island in here. And everybody I know loves a large island. Got a decent size pantry as well. You got the sliding doors. Oh, these sliding doors are really light. But yeah, sliding doors, very nice sized. One thing I do like about this house, it's in a pretty good location. So it's one of those locations where they're doing a pretty decent amount of development in and around the area, pretty close to Smyrna, not too far from the city, but far away enough to feel like you're in the suburbs. I will say that the schools, you have the elementary school is LaBelle Elementary, the middle school is Griffin Middle School, and then you have Osborne High School. You also have a school that's close by, that's Cobb Innovation and Technology. So if your child is into innovation and technology, that might be something that's good for them. I did speak with the agent for this one. While they don't have any incentives that are posted directly about this property, they said the seller is willing to give some concessions. You would just have to make an offer and see. Really good touch with having the recessed lighting. And just for reference, I'll put my hand up here. I don't know how you can see how far away I might be from the ceiling, but I'm 6'1" and have about 5 or 6 inches away from the ceiling there. So it's not the tallest in the world, but again, with the recessed lighting and the amount of lights coming through the window, it feels just fine. I do like that they have the crown molding going around the cabinets up top there. Pretty good touch. So let's head back to the bedrooms. But before we get there, here's your laundry room. Of course, brand new water heater. Everything in here is brand new. So this is the laundry room. Here's one plus. You have a wash basin in here. So this has been a huge, quite a bit of a selling point in a lot of new construction homes. A lot of people want that wash basin in the laundry room. Got a closet here. Pretty much be your coat closet. And then bathroom number 1. So you got tile floors, the matching tile floors in the back of the tub here. The black finishes to match the kitchen and the rest of the house pretty much. Single vanity, good lighting, just a well put together guest bathroom in a great spot. So if the guests come in, they don't have to get too far into the bedrooms to get to the bathroom. These walls are gray. Gray is a common theme right now, especially this color theme that you see, the gray, the white with the black handles, is pretty common. So here is your primary bedroom. Again, very decent size. You don't have tray ceilings in here or anything. Now stand on this side so that you can see the bedroom again from this angle. Do have a pretty wide closet. It's not very deep, but it is very wide. So you have the sliding doors here and there, and then it pretty much goes through. And here's the primary bathroom. So it matches the other bathroom, same finishes. Single vanity again. Doesn't look like it had the space for a double vanity, or if it did, it would kind of be small. And then you have a standing shower in here, same aesthetic as the last bathroom. Have a waterfall type nozzle up there. And pretty good. These are pretty much the finishes and upgrades that you would expect for this area. It's not crazy high end or anything. But to find a new construction like this is pretty rare, especially in a ranch home around here. So a very good find. I do like pretty much these moldings going around the door, and they kept it going all the way around here. Pretty nice touch. Then we'll look at the other 2 bedrooms. You have bedroom number 2 right here. Again, another really decent sized bedroom for the size house. Stand on this side so you can see. And then we'll go to bedroom number 3, which is very identical to this one too. So probably about the same exact size. Same size closet. Again, with the large window. So no carpet at all throughout this house. You do get this laminate floor all the way throughout, except for in the bathrooms where you have the tile. So that's another good feature. I do like these baseboards that they have. They're a little bit on the thicker side. Look quite modern. It's a very nice feel right there. Now let's take it outside. So here's your backyard. Again, I did mention that this privacy fence go all the way around. A nice feel. Again, they have the stones right outside of the house. Again, I kind of like this because it keeps the dirt and the mud up off of the house, especially on a white house. Doesn't look too good when you have a lot of mud all around it. Have it going towards the side here too as well. And just pan around so that you can see the outside of the house from the back. So very nice sized yard. Again, I love that it's pretty flat. I know it raises up a little bit here, but for the most part, it's pretty flat. So again, for just under $380,000, this is what you get. Got a nice little awning right there. Keep the sun off you. A little pad here too. For $380,000. So one question I do have though. I noticed this with the living room. Yes, it's a lot of space and a good bit of windows. All those are pretty good. But where would you put your TV? How would you set it up? Would you put your TV over here? Or would you put it on this side? Seems like there's no real central place to put it. But again, we'll leave that for the interior designers to let us know how to set up the furniture in here. So outside of that, beautiful little house, just under 1,500 square feet, like I said. Great location. Everything you need is within 10 to 15 minutes of you. You do have the Battery close by with plenty of shopping options. And of course, it's Truist Park where the Braves play. You're within 10 minutes of the Marietta Square. Plenty of food options. Within 10 minutes of any grocery shopping that you need. So Walmart, Target, Publix, or Kroger. And then just a bunch of restaurants nearby. You're actually walking distance from Osborne High School. I just looked it up on the GPS, and it's about an 11-minute walk if you wanted to make that walk. So that wraps it up. The lowest price new construction that you can find in Marietta, Georgia for just under $380,000. I also want to mention that I have a new lender that I'm working with, and she is amazing. She has access to a lot of programs. So I just had someone who closed on a house who didn't have to pay any closing costs or down payment at all to using the programs that she offers. So if you want information on that, leave me a message and I'll definitely get it for you. So I appreciate you all taking this tour with me. If you know anybody who's looking to live in Marietta and wants a new construction, then let's get in touch so I can make your next move your best move.